What if Malaysia vanished tomorrow? 10 countries that might collapse without it. Imagine waking up one morning to the shocking news that Malaysia, the country nestled between the South China Sea and the Indian Ocean, had completely vanished off the map. No, we're not talking about some fantasy tale or futuristic sci-fi story. Let's play with this scenario for a moment. What if, overnight, Malaysia simply ceased to exist? No palm oil, no semiconductors, no ports connecting east and west. A country so often underestimated suddenly disappears, and the ripple effects would be felt across the globe. What most people don't realize is that Malaysia, beyond its vibrant cities, breathtaking rainforests, and rich cultural diversity, has woven itself so deeply into the fabric of global trade, technology, and economy that the world simply cannot function without it. Would you believe that major economies, from the tech-driven nations of the West to the rising giants of the East, rely heavily on this Southeast Asian powerhouse? And it's not just about trade. Malaysia plays an indispensable role in global supply chains, infrastructure, and even geopolitics. In this video, we'll uncover the 10 countries that simply cannot survive without Malaysia, and the reasons why this Southeast Asian nation plays a crucial role in keeping their economies afloat. 1. China. Let's start with one of the world's largest economies, China. Many people view China as an unstoppable global force, dominating industries from manufacturing to technology. However, one of China's key partners in its technological prowess is Malaysia. Why does China need Malaysia? The answer lies in Malaysia's role as one of the leading producers of semiconductors and electronic components. Malaysia is home to several critical facilities that manufacture these components, which are essential for China's massive tech industry. From smartphones and computers to cars and household appliances, semiconductors form the backbone of modern electronics. China imports a significant amount of these components from Malaysia, integrating them into their technology supply chain. Moreover, Malaysia is a key part of the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, China's ambitious infrastructure project to connect Asia with Europe and Africa. The strategic location of Malaysia's ports ensures that China's trade routes remain uninterrupted. Without Malaysia, China's tech industry and trade networks would face severe disruptions, impacting its ability to maintain global dominance. 2. Japan. Next, we have Japan, an economic powerhouse in East Asia. Japan is renowned for its technological innovations and advanced infrastructure. Yet, despite its self-sufficiency in many areas, Japan depends heavily on Malaysia for one crucial resource, liquefied natural gas, LNG. Malaysia is one of the top exporters of LNG globally, and Japan is its biggest customer. LNG is critical for Japan's energy needs, especially after the 2011 Fukushima disaster, which led to the shutdown of many nuclear reactors. Japan has since turned to LNG as a major energy source, and without Malaysia's steady supply, Japan could face an energy crisis. Beyond energy, Malaysia is also a key supplier of electronic components to Japan, supporting its vast technology and automotive sectors. Without Malaysia's contribution, Japanese industries would face significant slowdowns, impacting their global competitiveness. 3. Singapore. While Singapore and Malaysia share a complex relationship, the reality is that Singapore relies heavily on its northern neighbor for several essential goods and services. Singapore, known for its gleaming skyline, financial hub, and tech-savvy workforce, is actually dependent on Malaysia for crucial elements like water, food, and labor. One of the most critical agreements between the two nations is the Water Supply Agreement, under which Malaysia supplies a significant portion of Singapore's freshwater. If Malaysia were to cut off this supply, Singapore would face an immediate water crisis. Additionally, Malaysia is a key source of food for Singapore, providing everything from vegetables to poultry. With limited agricultural land, Singapore has long relied on imports to feed its population, and Malaysia is one of the most reliable sources. Moreover, many Malaysian workers commute daily to Singapore, contributing to its economy, especially in construction and services. Without Malaysia's support, Singapore's economy and daily life could come to a standstill. 4. The United States. The United States may seem like a far-off superpower, but even it is not immune to the consequences of losing Malaysia as a trade partner. One of the most significant industries that would be affected is technology. Major U.S. companies like Intel, AMD, and Dell have substantial manufacturing operations in Malaysia, where crucial components are produced and then shipped back to the U.S. for assembly or sale. Malaysia is also an important trading partner for the U.S. in sectors such as palm oil, rubber, and electronics. If Malaysia were to disappear from the map, the U.S. tech industry could suffer a severe shortage of components, affecting the production of devices we use daily. Moreover, the price of many consumer goods could skyrocket, as companies scramble to find alternative suppliers. 5. The United Kingdom. The United Kingdom has historical ties with Malaysia dating back to colonial times, and today, the two countries continue to enjoy strong economic relations. One of the key resources the UK imports from Malaysia is palm oil, which is used in a wide range of products, from food to cosmetics to biofuels. The UK, like many European countries, depends on Malaysia for this commodity. Furthermore, Malaysia is a popular destination for British investment, particularly in sectors like finance, energy, and infrastructure. Without Malaysia as a stable trading partner, the UK would need to rethink its supply chains and investment strategies, which could disrupt its economy significantly. 6. India. India and Malaysia share a deep cultural and economic relationship, bolstered by significant trade in palm oil, electronics, and machinery. India is one of the largest importers of palm oil from Malaysia, which is critical for its food industry. Without Malaysia, India's food production costs could rise dramatically, leading to higher prices for consumers. Additionally, the two countries collaborate closely in the tech and automotive sectors, with Malaysian electronics playing a vital role in Indian manufacturing. If Malaysia were to vanish, India's tech and industrial sectors would face significant challenges in maintaining their production levels. 7. South Korea. South Korea, much like Japan, relies on Malaysia for liquefied natural gas, LNG. As a country with limited natural resources, South Korea has become one of the largest importers of LNG, and Malaysia is a key supplier. Beyond energy, Malaysia plays a role in supplying South Korea with electronic components, which are essential for its vast tech industry. South Korean companies like Samsung and LG depend on Malaysian suppliers for the production of smartphones, televisions, and other consumer electronics. A disruption in Malaysia's supply chain would undoubtedly impact South Korea's tech exports and economy as a whole. 8. The Netherlands. The Netherlands is one of the largest importers of Malaysian palm oil, which is crucial for the European Union's food and cosmetics industries. Palm oil is an essential ingredient in a vast array of products, and the Netherlands plays a key role in processing and distributing it throughout Europe. Without Malaysia, the Netherlands would face significant shortages of palm oil, leading to disruptions in the production of food products, cosmetics, and even biodiesel. This would have a ripple effect on the broader European market, increasing costs for consumers and businesses alike. 9. Thailand. Malaysia and Thailand share a long land border, and their economies are closely linked. Thailand relies on Malaysia for rubber and electronics, two industries that are essential for its automotive sector. Thailand is one of the world's largest automotive producers, and Malaysian rubber is a key raw material for tires and other components. Additionally, Malaysia's electronic components are integrated into Thailand's tech manufacturing industry. Without Malaysia's support, Thailand's automotive and tech sectors would face significant challenges in maintaining their production levels, potentially harming its exports and economy. 10. Australia. Finally, we have Australia, a close neighbor to Malaysia with strong economic ties. One of the key sectors where Australia relies on Malaysia is education and tourism. Thousands of Malaysian students study in Australia each year, contributing significantly to its education sector. Additionally, Malaysia is a key trading partner for Australia in the areas of natural resources, electronics, and agriculture. If Malaysia were to disappear, Australia's education sector could face a sharp decline in international students, and its trade networks in Asia would be severely disrupted. The two countries also collaborate closely in defense and regional security, making Malaysia an indispensable partner for Australia's geopolitical interests. So, what would happen if Malaysia suddenly vanished from the map? As we've explored, these 10 countries would face significant challenges in maintaining their economies, industries, and daily life. From vital natural resources like liquefied natural gas and palm oil to critical electronic components, Malaysia plays an indispensable role in the global supply chain. While often seen as a smaller player on the global stage, Malaysia is, in fact, a critical piece of the puzzle for many of the world's largest economies. Its strategic location, vast natural resources, and advanced manufacturing capabilities make it a country that the world simply cannot live without. Malaysia's role in the global economy is far more significant than many people realize, and its disappearance would send shockwaves across the globe. These 10 countries, and many others, would have to scramble to replace the resources, goods, and partnerships that Malaysia provides. It's a reminder of just how interconnected our world truly is, and how one nation's contributions can ripple through the global economy in profound ways.